Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront weapon review. Today we're going to take a look at the stats and figures behind the RT-97C Heavy Blaster, which is one of the first weapons you get hold of at level 5 at the cost of 1,250 credits. In game, the RT-97C is described as a versatile heavy blaster fitted with optics to allow use at long range. As we'll see when we look at its stats, this weapon has some major pros and cons which make it either extremely good or dreadfully poor depending how you look at it. Let's begin as always with the all-important damage figures. The RT-97C is almost at the bottom of the pile with stats of 17 to 14. At least the difference between the long and short range damage isn't massive, so you're not going to experience a major drop in power, but the maximum damage to begin with is one of the worst in the game. This means you're looking at between 6 and 8 shots to kill, but at least that 8 shots to kill at long range isn't bad considering the likes of the blaster pistols need up to 20. Still, this is about the same as the blaster rifles, so despite being a heavy blaster, you're not getting any extra power. Range for the RT-97C is pretty rubbish too, with a drop off of just 10 meters, but since the damage only drops by 2 shots to kill, it's not that bad. You might as well just consider this weapon an 8 shot to kill gun, since you're only going to secure kills with less blasts at super close ranges. The RT-97C has some dreadful stats so far, but this is where it starts to redeem itself. It might be comically low on damage, but it can spam out shots at an almost never ending rate with the highest capacity in game of 39 shots before overheating. The rate of which it fires is super high too at 600 rounds per minute. These two stats combined make it the perfect suppressing weapon. You can pretty much hose a constant stream of laser blasts towards your enemies. The long range damage of 14 isn't great, but it's on par with the blaster rifles. The difference is the RT-97C can hold its fire much longer and group its shots much tighter, making it a good long range weapon. Finally, the recoil of the RT-97C is pretty good too, which reinforces its long range capabilities. It'll only drift off in a slight upwards to left direction. There's not many weapons with less recoil than this. So despite having some good stats, the RT-97C isn't one of my favourite weapons. I'd much rather go with the T-21 out of the heavy blasters, which has more typical heavy weapon traits of slow fire rate and high damage. I found myself being outgunned a lot of the time because it just seems to take forever to kill someone. It's just a good job it has such a high capacity because it needs it. But let me know your thoughts on the RT-97C down in the comments. Is this one of your favourite weapons, considering it's one of the fastest firing, lowest recoil and highest capacity weapons? Or do you find that its low damage lets it down? Don't forget you can check out my other Star Wars Battlefront weapon reviews, and stay tuned for more by hitting that subscribe button. If you think my videos are worth watching, then a thumbs up would be super appreciated. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll catch you all later.